everyone. Seth Koppel, Realtor here with another beautiful model home tour. And today I am in Dripping Springs, Texas, which is southwest of Austin, and it's south of Bee Cave and Lakeway, west of Buda. And this community is absolutely beautiful. It's called Headwaters, and it is known for excellent schools, lots of greenbelt lots and views, and Dripping Springs is known as the gateway to the hill country. We're here with Ashton Woods, and their model home is the William floor plan. And in this video, I'm going to give you a detailed tour showing you some of the amazing finishes and features of this William floor plan, including soaring high ceilings, really interesting design elements that you're seeing right here in the family room. I'm going to share with you also several quick delivery homes that are available right now, including a quick delivery home of the same floor plan as this model home. And I'll give you the pricing and all the details as we get into the video. But you're seeing the soaring high ceilings right here, those gorgeous beams, beautiful light fixtures. Look at all of these windows off of the back of the home, the soaring ceilings with those windows above. It's really beautiful, especially since so many of the lots out here back to Greenbelt, including the quick delivery homes that I'm going to share with you in just a few minutes. So you're seeing this gorgeous kitchen right here. So many of my clients still absolutely love the white quartz counters with this gray veining, the modern vent hood, the beautiful, simple design hanging lights right there. And I do appreciate the warm color of the faucets, which I'll show you again in just a quick moment. You're having a 5-burner cooktop right here with natural gas. That is one of the pluses of the Headwaters community. And I will share with you several other benefits and features of Headwaters as we get further in. And one of the things I will say about Ashton Woods, and specifically this model home, is this floor plan is so well designed. There's not really an inch of wasted space in this home. So even though the square footage is really around 3,300 square feet approximately, it actually feels quite a bit larger, especially with these soaring high ceilings. Now, as I explain the quick delivery homes that are available by Ashton Woods in Headwaters, you're going to hear about another floor plan that is a 2-story floor plan as well, with a 3-car garage, as well as a really nice 1-story floor plan that also has a 3-car garage. And Ashton Woods also builds in many great areas of Central Texas around Austin, and several of them also have excellent schools. I'm going to share with you a few of those and tell you a little bit more about each of them. You have one community that's nearby in Dripping Springs that is coming soon. That one is called Cannon Ranch. And there's another fast-growing community in the popular area of Liberty Hill. That one's called Lariat. I'm going to tell you all about Lariat and the Ashton Woods community as well. And I'm going to share with you 2 newer communities, one in Georgetown and one in San Marcos, that are actually really nice and on the more affordable side of things. So that's really good to know about. And I'm really enjoying the finishes in this kitchen. They speak to me, and they speak to so many of my clients and the things they're always asking me for. And one of those things that I hear from clients all the time is they want this family room. And what I mean is these soaring ceilings and the beautiful beams. And personally, I'm a little bit in love with this fireplace design with that white stone marble look and the wood all the way up to the ceiling. And I really love the beams at the top of the ceiling. It just gives so much volume to this family room, which really isn't that big, but it has a wonderful feel, and you don't feel cramped in here at all just because of all of the volume due to these soaring high ceilings, the windows off of the back, all of this line of sight you see all the way from the front door all the way back. And look at the stairs with the stair rails all the way above when you're up there and you look down. I love these stair rail designs as well. And we're about to see one of my favorite features of this home, which is the primary suite. So we're going to get into that primary suite, which has a really nice extension off the back, and the bathroom is beautiful. I love how they continue the wood floors all the way from the kitchen, the family room, all the way into this owner's suite right here. And the extension I mentioned is right there by the window. They call this a structural option, which is the owner's bedroom bay window. And I've seen many bay windows around all the different homes I see, and they're usually not quite this large. So this is more than a bay window, I would just point out. You can fit that love seat right there, and you can just have an area, a sitting area to read or relax, and just really well done. I like that beam accent above it as well. Let's get into this primary suite bathroom or owner's bath, and you have dual vanities here with the dual sinks. You have a freestanding tub, a big window here, which gives you lots of natural light. I would imagine you could also get that window frosted for privacy if you prefer, or maybe just put a blind there. I'm curious what your thoughts are on the tile selections here. Definitely has more of a marble look to it. I have to say personally, I find the pattern a little bit busy, and maybe for a spa feeling bathroom, I'd prefer something simpler with, just more clean lines than what I'm seeing here. But a lot of people do love this marble look, and it's very popular as well. And if you're planning to build a home from the ground up, then you get to go to the design center and make all your selections from the different materials. Well, first off, you get to select your structural options to decide which bump outs you want, which extra rooms you want, if you want to add the third car garage. And then you get to pick out the materials, the colors. All of that is a fun part of the process for some of my clients. Some of my clients really look forward to that. And I have to tell you, some of my clients really do not want to build from the ground up. They want to find a home that's either already finished and ready to go, or possibly towards the end of the process, so they don't have to go through that entire process of trying to pick everything in the home, which some folks find kind of daunting. Now, keep in mind, this is a really nice size walk-in closet for the primary suite, but Ashton Woods does offer a structural option called the spa closet, which really takes that walk-in closet to the next level. And it's a really neat finish, which they don't show here in the model home, but it's something I would ask about if you're looking for a really high-end walk-in closet there. And I want to show you this really spacious utility room, and then I'm going to get you outside in the backyard, show you the extended covered patio, and what a typical lot size backyard will be. So we're going to get out there in just a quick moment. And let me introduce myself. My name is Seth Koppel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 18 years now, and I love specializing in new construction. About half of my buyers use my services to help them make the best decisions possible on their new construction, whether they're building from the ground up or finding a home that's already in the works or one that's 100% finished. I can absolutely help you avoid some of the mistakes that are pretty common and make sure you're going into the process with both eyes wide open. So if you have any questions about anything, my contact info is in the description of the video. So let's continue the tour here in this beautiful backyard. You can see that wrought iron fence there in the back. Most of the lots out here, if not all, have that, and they back to green belts. That is something truly unique about communities, and Headwaters has so many greenbelt lots. In fact, some of the streets are designed where it feels like every single house backs up to a greenbelt. And so you can have that wrought iron fence in the back, but still have privacy, and you're just looking at natural vegetation. And this covered patio is the extended covered patio option. That's a structural option, and certainly one I would highly recommend considering, because there's so much of the year out in Texas where you can really enjoy sitting outside, especially if you have the coverage of a covered patio to block the sun, but just a perfect spot to relax outside, maybe have some iced tea, and just enjoy the company of family while you're listening maybe to the birds that you hear in the greenbelt. Just a wonderful way to enjoy an afternoon or a morning or an evening here in Central Texas. And you especially want that extended covered patio in the summers when it really is too hot for the most part to sit outside. but you still want that covered patio to block the sun from beating on the back of your home and back of the windows of your home. That is really important. So I'm going to share with you right now all the specs on this home, and also share with you the information on the quick delivery home of this same exact floor plan. But I want to show you here the soaring ceilings at the foyer with the beams that match what's in the family room, which is just a beautiful flow. And you also have the formal dining room here that connects through the butler's pantry and that coffee station off the kitchen, which is a really excellent design. And then you also have the study option behind me where they added the double doors. So I'm going to show you that. So here are the stats on this model home, the Williams floor plan. The base square footage is 2,972, but with some of the common structural additions like adding the media room upstairs, it gets up to approximately 3,200 square feet. So when I share with you in a moment the quick delivery home, I'll give you those specifics as well. But this base home is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home with a 2-car garage. But again, there is an option to make that a 3-car garage depending on the lot size. And we're going to head upstairs in just a moment. And one of the great things about the design of this William floor plan is that when you look at the floor plan and where each of the secondary bedrooms is located, they do not share a wall. So bedroom 2 and 3 are separated by a bathroom in between, and bedroom 4 is on the opposite side. And what's so helpful about this is, of course, that there's ability to have some quiet from each room, even if there's something loud going on in the other room. And first off, I just want to say I love looking over these stair rails at this beautiful family room and all of the volume in this home. It's just beautiful. But, you know, my kids are a little bit bigger now, but I remember when you'd have one crying and the other one had just fallen asleep, and you're just praying that the one who's asleep doesn't wake up. And so with this layout, you have a chance of maybe getting that second child back to sleep before the first one wakes up. So you have the game room, which is the base floor plan, but then you can change that game room either into bedroom number 5, or you can add a media room. So you could have a game room and a media room, or you can have a media room and an additional bedroom. So you have a lot of flexibility with the way Ashton Woods designed this floor plan and the structural options available. Okay, so what is the base price of this William floor plan in Headwaters by Ashton Woods? And it says it is $678,000. That's the base price. But I'm going to share with you a quick delivery home, which gives you an idea of, once you have all the good stuff in the home, what is it going to cost you? So a quick delivery home right now is at 137 Crescent Moon Court in Headwaters. It is this floor plan, the Williams floor plan. Now it has some additions because the square foot is larger. It's 3,221 square feet. It does not have the 3-car garage. This is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath home. And the list price on the quick delivery home that is available right now is right around $794,000 and change. So that gives you an idea. And that home does back up to a green space, which is really nice just for a little extra privacy. Now, if you're preferring a 1-story home, there is one available as a quick delivery home. It is the Avalon 3 floor plan at 326 Crescent Moon here in Headwaters. It is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home, 1-story with a 3-car garage, and that square footage is right around 2,687 square feet. And the price of this home for sale with all of the upgrades and structural options is right around $724,000. So I mentioned some other communities, including a couple coming soon that Ashton Woods is building in. So I want to share those with you. One that's right here in the Dripping Springs area is called Cannon Ranch. And these are a little bit smaller homes. Certainly the lot sizes are smaller. They're either 40-foot wide or 45-foot wide lots. And out here, what you're seeing in Headwaters are larger. But the square footage of the home starts pretty small in Cannon Ranch, right around 1,466 square feet. but they do get pretty big. They get up to 2,900 square feet. And the base prices in Cannon Ranch range from under $400,000 to about $500,000. So that's a really good value for a community with such topography and excellent schools as Dripping Springs. So you're seeing right here the game room that is standard, and this is the media room, which is a structural option. So when you design the floor plan, you get to pick, do you want the media room, do you want the 5th bedroom option, or do you just want the game room as the base? So you have a lot of choices here. Another great new community is called La Cima, and that is in San Marcos, just south of Buda and Kyle, in between Austin and San Antonio. It's also north of New Braunfels. But one thing to note about La Cima is the homes start around 1,400 square feet and they go up to almost 3,400 square feet. And the base price range from $335 up to about $601. There's 2 different sections. One is called the cottages at La Cima and the other is the estates at La Cima. And while the tax rate in Headwaters is right around 2.41, the tax rate in La Cima is a lot less, right around 2.09. And if you watch my channel, you know I have pointed out on other recent homes tax rates well under that, 1.6, and even one that was under 1.4. So there are some pretty low tax rates if you know where to look. And I often get text messages from folks who are thinking of moving to the Austin area, and they want to know which communities have the best schools and the lowest tax rates. And if you have different questions like that, just shoot me a text message anytime. I'm always happy to help and guide you in your search. If you're preferring to be on the north side of Austin, of Central Texas, especially if you want to be in that tech corridor, right up Ronald Reagan Boulevard, all the way up towards Leander and Liberty Hill, a community to consider is Lariat. This is a really fast-growing community in Liberty Hill. They're known for really good schools, but Lariat is so beautiful with hill views and loads of trees, and there's even a really nice pond or small lake in the community that's absolutely beautiful, and it is growing so much with some really excellent builders. Some of the best builders around are moving into Lariat, and it's something to take a look at. And the homes by Ashton Woods there start right around $307,000 on the base price. And it's a really interesting community that I think is going to be bigger and bigger as time goes by. If you want to see another home here in Headwaters that is absolutely beautiful by Ashton Woods, click on the house on the left side of your screen. This is the Bethany floor plan. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for watching.